What if every selfie you post is secretly exposing something you're trying to hide? I'm not talking about what's in the background of your photos. I'm talking about what's happening inside your mind. Psychologists have discovered that the more someone shares online, the more they might be revealing about their deepest insecurities. And if you've ever felt that urge to post the moment something good happens in your life, this video might change everything you thought you knew about yourself. Most of us have been taught that sharing our lives online is normal, even healthy, but psychology tells a different story. When someone constantly posts pictures, updates, and highlights, they may be caught in what researchers call the validation trap. This happens when your sense of self-worth becomes dependent on external feedback. Every like becomes a tiny hit of dopamine, and every ignored post feels like silent rejection. Over time, your brain starts needing that approval just to feel okay about who you are. And that's when social media stops being fun and starts becoming a crutch. There's another layer to this that most people never consider. Psychologists who study self-concept clarity have found that people who overshare often struggle with identity confusion. They're not posting because they know who they are, they're posting to figure it out. They watch how others react to their content and use those reactions as a mirror to define themselves. The problem is that mirrors made of likes and comments are unreliable. They shift with trends and algorithms, leaving you chasing a version of yourself that was never really yours to begin with. This brings us to something called fragile self-esteem, which is different from low self-esteem. People with fragile self-esteem might appear confident on the surface, but that confidence collapses the moment external validation disappears. They post achievements not to celebrate, but to prove their worth. Every photo becomes evidence that they matter, and when engagement drops, so does their mood. This exhausting cycle keeps them trapped in a performance they never signed up for. Psychologists also point to social comparison theory, which explains why heavy posters often feel worse, not better, after scrolling. By constantly measuring themselves against curated highlight reels, they enter a competition that nobody actually wins. The irony is painful. The more you post seeking connection, the more disconnected you often feel. So here's the real question. Are you posting because you genuinely want to share, or because some part of you needs to be seen to feel complete? Understanding the difference might be the most important thing you discover about yourself this year. If this made you think differently about your own habits, subscribe now. On this channel, we don't just watch behavior, we decode the psychology driving it.